Get ready to drool, because this is not the everyman's coach. This is the one that folks like me, Larry Lunchbucket and Joe Sixpack, like to look at, but we're probably not parking in a driveway anytime soon. This is an 06 40-foot diesel pushing holiday Rambler here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. If at any point you'd like to learn more about it, I leave you a link in the video description that says check for price and availability. You can see what used motorhomes we have in stock and what we are asking for them. This is actually a member of our consignment sales program. Don't let that confuse you. We still do hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, etc., everything in between. But effectively, think of it like real estate. We are the real estate broker, and you know, this is the house that you're looking at in a sense. And it is a beauty. You see that quiet diesel 8000 owning up front to give you full capacity to use every single thing you ever wanted, no matter where you're at. Dual air, dual furnace, new tires. And I don't mean like, oh, the tires were replaced last year. I mean, they still have paper tags on them, folks. New tires. So if this thing's so big and bad, why is it here? The short answer is because they bought a house in Florida and they no longer need their giant diesel pusher. They're just going to hunker down and drive a car down instead of drive the coach around. One owner. They bought it when it had 200 miles on it. They got it straight from the, went from the manufacturer to the dealer's lot, and there they picked it up. Now, one of the primary areas where diesel pushers just are unopposed compared to gassers, which gas motors are cool and all, but is this storage. Diesel pushers give you all of this big full pass-through storage because they don't have a drivetrain that runs through the belly of the coach. Now, what you see is what you get. It is loaded with all kinds of stuff. These folks have, you know, what? They've got 13, 14 years wrapped up into this thing. And it's been very well kept, very well maintained. Like, usually I see a big coach come in like this, and I'm like, all right, the bumper's going to be bashed where they ran into something. Not the case here. They knew what they were doing. But, I mean, we've got, you know, electric, sewer connections. We've got, ladder extensions. We've got grills. We've got seats. I mean, you know, holy cow. There's a lot going on down here. A lot going on. Now, look at the skin. This was obviously not left outside to rot. Look at the reflectivity on this. It is still in amazing condition. You can look at your, your graphics package on the outside. You can see that, everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. We've got slide awning covers. We've got window awnings. Hit slices and dices at Julienne's. In order now and get the shoes under free, just pay shipping and processing. Oh, maybe I missed my calling. Maybe there never was a calling. I don't know. Maybe I'd call forwarding. Oh, this is neat too. Big old 50 amp coach like this, those power cords are heavy. So there's a handy little power cord reel on here. That's something that I've finally started seeing trickle through to the towable business, but I do like seeing, this is kind of where it started. Walk all over the roof. I've been all over the roof. Now, something to mention is the folks are actually having us go through and do basically like a little quality control checklist on it, and any little knick-knack things that it needs, we're taking care of. They gave us a list of 3 or 4 little things they're aware of. We've looked through it, said, there's nothing wrong with the seals on the roof, but a couple of them look a little suspect, so we're going to go through and touch some things up. It's going to be in turnkey ready shape for you guys when you take it home, not at any additional cost to you. The current owners, or previous owners, however you want to look at it, they're the ones covering all this. This is the kind of stuff we like to offer here at HaylettRV. This is terribly impressive on the back too. 10,000 pound rated towing hitch with 1,000 pound tongue weight capacity. That is fantastic. And if you start looking a little closer, you got your little 7-way wiring plug down there. So this is good for real towing. Probably noticed in the basement that detachable rear mount ladder there. I think we've pretty much covered most of the outside. This is a beautiful piece. But as nice as the outside is, it's nothing compared to the inside. I mean, don't get me wrong. We don't handle, brand new at our dealership, something quite of this echelon or caliber. Not that we're not capable or willing, it's just that we just don't have the physical space, and we sell lots of other things. So, we look through this thing, and to me, I still get excited about this. Like, I see 100 million thousand travel trailers, it feels like, every year, and I get numb to them. I have not seen a coach laid out like this. This has one of the most awesome destination-friendly floor plans I've ever seen. At first, I looked at this rear wall entertainment here, and I went, I don't know, that's in a weird spot. But then I remembered we're in a Class A motorhome, and these seats spin to face that. So it's an ideal living situation. It's ideal. Let me, I'm going to lose my spot. I want to I got a general way I go about these, and there's so much to cover on this. Now, keep in mind, there's way more to talk about on this coach than I can possibly offer you here in a quick fly-by-night video tour. You're going to have questions. You should, anyway. This is an amazing piece. All you have to do is either visit the link in the video description. You can drop one of our sales team a line, or God forbid, give us a call. Phone number is 800-256-5196, HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. Any questions you have that I haven't answered for you, or maybe questions that I've generated, because I've been guilty of doing that too, you give us a ring. We'll figure this out. The best way I can describe this is that it wasn't built. It was crafted. I mean, if you start looking around, like all the hardwood woodworking they've done here, it's very impressive. Very, very impressive. We've got like about a 7-foot tall ceiling, soft touch liner like you expect on a diesel pusher, but it's dead silent inside. Earlier, I was playing with the generator to make sure it worked, and it fired right up. I had a hard time determining that it was running, though. I couldn't hear it inside the coach. I actually just kind of had to feel that slight signature of vibration to even know it was running. The insulation qualities and soundproofing on this are amazing. You see all the overhead storage up here, and it is very nice and deep. You can actually really fully use it. I mean, it's huge. It goes up to past my elbow. So just to give you an idea of scope and scale here, guys. All windows are dual section day and nights, though they are also tinted outside for privacy. So it always helps keep the heat down in here. This is a great Florida, Texas coach. You know what I mean? Very common diesel pusher dinette setup here. There are 2 folding chairs that you can add to the setup here for guests. And I love this little like ottoman that they put down there. That's obviously something that they added to this, but it is fantastic. Looking around here. Again, the chairs can spin to adjust to you. We've got power adjustments. I just haven't flipped those around. And I like these shades are great so that you never have, too harsh of a sun blocking you here. I pulled some of these down to give you an idea because obviously when I get too much light in here, the camera goes nuts like you see. I like that. Big, being a Michigan person, this is awesome. Got lighthouses. We got Detroit. We got hunting, golfing. Upper Peninsula, that is awesome. I gotta find out where they got that. Anyway, sorry, I saw something shiny. I got what did David call it on YouTube the other day? Attention deficit. Oh, shiny. ADOS. Anyway, power gear, hydraulic leveling. We got, exhaust brake options. We've got a 330. Cummins diesel on here with a 6-speed Allison transmission, 25,800 miles and some change. Like I said, I'm trying to just name off things you're going to be looking for. Oh, they have a lifetime subscription to Sirius satellite radio. So this has lifetime satellite radio that comes with it. And on the roof, there is a automatic satellite detecting and tracking TV system. Now, this is my understanding is this is not an in-motion satellite. It's when you get to the destination, push a button, give it a little time, and it finds the channels for you. So please understand the differences there. I love this layout. You know what I like about it is, like, if it's just the two of you, you can sit here in these chairs. You've got your entertainment options. But when you're entertaining, when you have guests, it's very social. The seating is all pointing inwards so that you can talk to one another. Now, looking at this, unless you really knew this coach when it was brand new, you would not be able to discern that they added that electric fireplace. It looks so factory done. It's not even funny. I mean, if you start looking at it here real close, now that I've mentioned it, you can probably understand. But this, even the way it's trimmed out fully, It looks so factory done. It's not even funny. We've got our big traveling friendly gas electric 12 cubic foot fridge freezer. And they're dual opposing super slides. A lot of times you see a kitchen only slide, but that sofa's part of the slide too. So we've got super slide, and the end result is just mega living space. There's even dual section shades up here on the ceiling skylight, so you can get light or you can block out the heat, whatever you need. Of course, convection oven with storage below instead of a conventional oven. That's pretty common. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about that. Folds out into a hide-a-bed, folds down into a hide-a-bed. You know, you've got all kinds of supplemental sleeping for the grandkids if they come over. All sorts of entertainment options up here. That is one thing I've noticed on a lot of motorhomes. If you start opening up the cabinets around the entertainment center, there is a nightmare clutter of wires and power cables up there, but I just don't know that there's another way around it. Moving on. All right. I like that little stand. Just there's something very cozy and residential about that. Big windows here for light in the center aisle. Bathroom is prepped for washer dryer, though there has never been one installed in this coach. It is ready for either a combo-matic or stackable, whatever your choice may be. Being 7 foot tall, big goofballs like me can stand in the shower, no problem. That's my other title here. I'm not just Josh the RV nerd, I'm also the big tall goofball. That's my official job title. It says that on my cards. Actually, it should. It doesn't, but it should. Big max air vent fan up here, too, for just, you know, obviously better air exhaust and air flow. Pardon me. So, full bed slide, and I really like these wraparound stands on each side of the bed. Folks who have your CPAP breathing machines, you're really going to like this. Now, they made these slide walls extra deep so they could put power outlets directly in the slide walls next to the bed. Alarm clocks, CPAP machines, phone chargers, you name it, this thing does it. Pretty sure I mentioned outside, but just in case I didn't, dual air and dual furnace. So you're not going to have trouble keeping up in this thing. Oh, something I forgot is in the closet. I forgot to talk about this. By the way, these folks also upgraded the electronics. The TVs that you're seeing were not the factory TVs, but once again, they did such a nice job of getting this stuff looking like factory install work that, I mean, unless you knew it, you wouldn't be able to tell. In the back closet, like I was saying earlier, there's a round disc, like a plywood disc. And I went, huh, what is that? Well, what they did, this sounds like one of those things you'd see on Pinterest. You tilt the wheel flat, you put that on there, put a little tablecloth on it, and now you've got a little front table. So they would leave this chair turned kind of sideways and put like a lamp up there and make it really at home. And I love those kind of like homegrown solutions to things. That stuff is so fun to me. I love seeing what people come up with in a camper. Well, this isn't a camper. That's an insult. This is a beautiful coach. Like I said, you're going to have questions. There's a link in the video description to see the HaylettRV website to learn a little more about it. Some things that maybe I didn't or forgot to cover here inadvertently or whatever. Give us a call. 800-256-5196. Remember, hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, accessories, everything in between. HaylettRV only does everything. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.